You guys should know by now, one of my favorite things inside the Brawl Stars community by far are cursed accounts. There's something special going into every nook and cranny inside the community, finding those weird, obscure accounts that make no sense, defy the laws of Brawl Stars. And today we continue an ongoing series that's been on a little bit of a hiatus, the most cursed accounts I've found in a long time. Starting things off, no time wasted, we've got a lot of accounts to get into here today. Starting things off with a banger, bro. Sitting here in the club Fallen Leaves, we have a brand new world record that took the community by storm. Here in the 4th place position in the club, we have TikTok Lil. In these cursed account episodes, we seem to have a little bit of an ongoing storyline with the highest win streak record constantly changing, and TikTok Lil ended up making the world record even more ridiculous. Taking a look at this here, look at that profile, dude. 10,000 max win streak. Oh my goodness. Now, to get 10,000 win streak nowadays in Brawl Stars is pretty much so impossible unless you're using the little exploit going on in duels. Basically, if you play in duels, the brawlers that are in your 2nd and 3rd slot won't lose their win streak. So what you end up doing is constantly being able to drop down your trophies to a manageable amount to be able to consistently win, or if you drop it low enough, you can just consistently go up against bots, never ending your win streak. Now, I guess this doesn't take into account DCs, connection issues and stuff like that. And not to mention just the time sink it takes to get to this many wins in a row just in general, right? So hats off to him, dude. The highest win streak by far, 10,000 wins in a row. Wow. Moving along to our second very unique account here. And I know it's kind of weird that we're able to track down these things. I got to give a huge shout out to Pineapple for helping me track down some of these crazy accounts. But we have this dude here, a solo member of a retired club, it looks like, but their name is Addict. Now, if you take a look at his account, it is a very well-established account, right? You take a look at the stats, you think, wow, this guy knows what he's doing. He's pretty dang good at the game. He's got more 3v3 victories than me, and my account is over 8 years old. His all-time high trophies, really good. He's got some good ranked, highest stats going on. He's got a really high max win streak. His fame level's decent. But what makes this account so mind-blowing is how old the account is. The account was created in 2024. That means this individual managed to progress his account more than my own in a matter of 1 year when it took me 8. I guarantee a lot of you guys who have been playing this game don't have an account that looks like this stats wise and have been playing for quite some time. It truly gives a good reason for the name, right? Addict. This person had to have played a ridiculous amount of Brawl Stars over this span of a year. It's nuts. Moving along to cursed account number 3, taking a look at this club here. I don't necessarily speak the language, but what we do know is a very strange thing going on here. In the 1st place position in the club, we have a cursed account delving in an avenue that we don't typically get to showcase here in the channel very often, and that is fame. It looks like fame is very important to this person, and it makes a lot of sense because they have by far the highest fame rank and the most fame amounts, and it's not even close. So Alien Fame 3 is the highest fame rank that we have here in the game, and only a handful of players happen to get there, right? This person, if they get more fame, they cannot progress any further, right? They're maxed out. We just recently featured this website, Brawlytics, but thankfully we're able to actually see fame points specifically. And as you can see here in the 1st place spot, we have the individual with a whopping 302,992 fame points, bro. I don't expect you guys to know this because I didn't know this leading up to the video, but getting to Alien Fame 3, you need a grand total of 249,100 credits going to fame. So that means that this individual is about 50,000 credits past the highest rank you can get in the game. What this means is they have to literally purchase every single fame avenue in the game, whether that's on Supercell's store, grinding out star drops, literally every avenue. It's pretty crazy, dude. The dedication to it It's pretty wild. All right, so moving along to cursed account number 4, and this one is definitely peculiar and kind of lines up with a previous cursed account we already mentioned in this episode. Taking a look at the ranked leaderboards, we currently only have 4 individuals who've made it to pro ranked, and it looks like 2 of them are the same person. Guesty? Now, what makes this account so interesting in my eyes is, once again, much like our second cursed account, this account was only made this year. Less than a year ago, 2025, and this guy's already pushed up the ranked tier list here to a crazy degree. But not only that, if you take a deeper dive into his account, you can see that they happen to push a really crazy trophy push on an individual brawler, and that was Lumi, to a staggering 22,911 total trophies. So it can be assumed that this guy is just like a mini account, but it's crazy to see like 2 guesty accounts on pro ranked already here this season, an account that's less than a year old, 22,000 trophy push, just like a ridiculous amount of stuff happening on this account, or accounts, right? Must be a good player, man. It's crazy. Moving along and switching gears to current ridiculous things going on right now, it's always a great time taking a look at the current brawler leaderboards, searching for really interesting cursed accounts. In my opinion, it's honestly one of the best ways to find very bizarre things inside the Brawl Stars community, unless you're like tipped off from someone playing in a game against someone who is just like a little bit strange. So starting off our cursed accounts here over on the leaderboards, I wanted to start off with a crazy push going on right now on the Colt leaderboard. We have this individual already at 20,000 total trophies on Colt. Accounts like this really make me feel a certain type of way. Just like completely neglected account aside from a few brawlers, and you can see for yourself just a bunch of power level 1s and stuff like that, but then just like a handful of brawlers. Like we have a power level 11 Mortis up here at 2,000 trophies, just about, got a 1,000 trophy Rico, 1,400 Carl, and then you just scroll up and it's just like bam, 20,000 trophy Colt. Man must like Colt, dude. But it doesn't stop there. I was also searching around the leaderboard, and a certain brawler trophy leaderboard that caught my interest was the Sprouts. Now, typically this is like what I'm looking for when it comes to like something bizarre going on the brawler leaderboards here. The number 1 spot, nothing bizarre going on, but then if you take a look at the 3 spots below, we have level 9 Sprout Joel, we have Sprout Joel, we have Jolie Lol 1, and I'm Not Here. Now, I'm Not Here is from the same exact club as those 4, or related at least. Basically what I'm trying to say is I believe this is the same person. 4 accounts from the same person pushing Sprout to a ridiculous degree. So we have Joel here, a perfect cursed Sprout account. There literally hasn't been a single trophy pushed on any other brawler aside from Sprout, on this account at least. Now, I don't know like why they ended up doing this, but hey, might as well push another 2,000 trophy Sprout account, but let's just dumb down the power level by 2. A power level 9. I believe this is the individual's main account here. Also love Sprout over here. I believe it's his highest trophy brawler. But where things start to get really interesting, and why I love looking at the brawler leaderboards, is there's this cool little rabbit hole going on. If you go to the club where I believe this Joel character's main account resides, the second place spot in the club is a level 1 account. So not only is this dude pushing power level 9 Sprout leaderboards and power level 11 doubles Sprout accounts on the leaderboard, he also has a really well established power level 1 account. Now, we've covered power level 1 accounts in the past, and I'm sure you guys understand how difficult it is to push power level 1s in this game, but look at how good their account is. Almost every single brawler has been pushed to max tier on a power level 1. It's ridiculous. I think I've only ever pushed a power level 1 brawler to 1,000 trophies once in this new day and age of Brawl Stars, where everyone has hypercharges and it's ridiculously difficult. But not only that, they also have a power level 1 Meg at 2,000 trophies, bro. It's crazy. This Joel dude is into some cursed accounts, and I I am a big fan. I'm happy I stumbled across them. Now moving along here, still on the brawler leaderboards, I happened to stumble across this account on the Nani leaderboards, and it's crazy, bro. Just look at the discrepancy between second and first place. This individual likes Nani, 14,444 trophies on the guy. But what I love about this account is it is yet again another perfect Nani account. All other brawlers are completely neglected. In my opinion, this is like just about as perfect as you can get a cursed account. You could take it a step further, but now in this day and age of Brawl Stars, it's pretty dang tricky just to get like Shelly and the brawler that you're going for. But man, is that wicked. Like, how much more cursed can it get? Like, that's so cool, dude. Now, there's a few other ones that I wanted to hone in on as well before we get into my absolute favorite one of the video here today that's on the leaderboards. We have a ridiculous B push going on right now. Just about 24,000 trophies on B, which is like insane. I mean, come on. There's something about B pushes. I feel like a lot of people find it really easy to push B really high. I'm not sure why B, but always seems to have crazy high trophy totals whenever people go for a B crazy amount. But aside from that one that really stood out to me can be found on the Penny leaderboard here. We have this individual in first place with 10,005 trophies on Penny. But what makes the account so dang cursed is, as you can see, they never played a single 3v3 game ever. So this would also count like map maker maps. This would also count like challenges in the game where 3v3 game modes are present. Obviously they'd never played ranked just based on the stats, but of course they can't play ranked if they want to keep this up. And several other things like club activities, specific special events that are out, like the Angels versus Demons stuff. Anything, literally anything, can't touch it if they want to keep this up. It's crazy. And you know, Brawl Stars is constantly changing, which I think makes this even more cursed, where sometimes Brawl Stars makes you play certain games. Like, I don't know if, for example, that 3v3 game mode that Brawl Stars makes you play as soon as you create your account, if you were to win that or participate in that, I believe it counts to your 3v3. So they ended up avoiding that one. I don't know. It's just crazy. They've only played solo modes and a very well-established account at that. Not only with crazy high trophy totals. I don't even know how you push a brawler to 10,000 trophies in solo modes, dude. Aside from maybe like duels and like fun exploits with duels way back in the day. But yeah, those have been a handful of my absolute favorite cursed accounts that have been popping up recently inside of the community. These episodes have been coming out less and less frequently here on the channel just because it is very tricky to find more and more cursed accounts out there in the deep dark corners. But it's kind of the fun of it, just knowing that there are definitely more out there. You just got to find what stone to turn over to find them, you know what I mean? But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Which one was your favorite account of the episode today? And yeah, I think that's a good stopping point. We'll be talking super soon, everyone. Adios and take care.